I still remember the day I walked into my school's library, expecting to find the usual quiet atmosphere and rows of dusty books. But what I found was something entirely different. As I pushed open the doors, I was immediately struck by the warm glow emanating from the back of the room. I followed the light to find our school librarian, Mrs. Jenkins, standing in front of a roaring fire. But it wasn't just any fire. The flames seemed to be dancing in midair, as if they were alive. And Mrs. Jenkins, her eyes gleaming with an otherworldly intensity, was holding a staff that seemed to be made of pure flame. I was shocked, to say the least. I had always thought of Mrs. Jenkins as a kind, gentle soul, always ready with a helpful smile and a recommendation for a good book. But now, I realized that she was something much more. As I watched, Mrs. Jenkins raised her staff, and the flames seemed to respond to her command. They grew higher, hotter, and more intense, until I felt like I was standing at the edge of an inferno, and then, in a voice that was both familiar and yet completely alien, Mrs. Jenkins spoke. "I am a Pyro Archon," she declared. "A guardian of the flames, and a keeper of the ancient knowledge." I was stunned. I had never heard of such a thing, and I didn't know what to make of it. But as I looked into Mrs. Jenkins' eyes, I saw something there that gave me pause. It was a deep, burning passion, a sense of purpose and conviction that I had never seen before. And in that moment, I knew that I had to learn more about this mysterious Pyro Archon, and the secret she kept. Over the next few weeks, I found myself drawn back to the library again and again, eager to learn more about Mrs. Jenkins and her mysterious powers. And as I delved deeper into the world of the Pyro Archon, I began to realize that there was more to my school librarian than met the eye. She was a guardian, a keeper of the flames, and a wielder of ancient power. And as I watched her tend the fire, her eyes gleaming with an inner light, I knew that I was in the presence of something truly remarkable.